Plateau Governor Mutfwang bans night grazing amid escalating terror attacks, killings. My dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, here is a tragic step the governor of Plateau made recently. Governor Mutfwang, he bans night grazing amid escalating terror attacks and killings. My dear listeners, I think it is actually a nice and a good idea that he just made. So, my dear listeners, without me wasting too much of our time, moving on to the full details, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel, and share. Governor Caleb Mutfwang of Plateau State has announced a statewide ban on night grazing, as well as new restrictions on cattle movement and the use of motorcycles. The ban was in response to a surge in deadly attacks and killings across several communities in the state by terrorists. The governor made the declaration on Wednesday during a statewide broadcast in Jos, the state capital, while he was addressing the deteriorating security situation in the state. The decision comes on the heels of a series of brutal attacks and killings in the state by terror groups. Recall that on April 2, gunmen struck Oti, Josho, Dafola and other communities in the Mogana district of the state. In a similarly coordinated assault, terror attacks targeted Zikel and Kimakpa communities in Kwali district, Iregwe chiefdom of Basa local government area on Sunday. Both incidents resulted in the killing of scores of residents with numerous homes and properties razed. To restore calm and strengthen vigilance, I hereby announce that effective Wednesday, April 16 night, grazing of cattle is strictly prohibited, Governor Mutfwang said while announcing the ban. Also, transportation of cattle by vehicle is banned after 7 p.m. The use of motorcycles is restricted from 7 p.m. to 6 a.m. across the state until further notice. The governor emphasized that the restrictions are part of a broader strategy to tackle the state's security challenges and ensure the safety of residents. He dismissed the notion that the violence stemmed from isolated farmer-elder clashes, implying a more sinister pattern behind the killings. These killings are not an isolated conflict between farmers and others, he said, adding that the state government was taking proactive steps to investigate the true causes of the unrest. Governor Mutfwang, however, expressed gratitude to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for what he described as his continued support in the quest for peace. The governor also announced plans to set up a fact-finding committee composed of respected independent voices to investigate the root causes of the violence and recommend actionable solutions. He reiterated his administration's unwavering commitment to protecting lives and property, pledging closer collaboration with security agencies to bring lasting peace to the troubled communities. My dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news, and now before I go moving down to the comment section, the first comment here says, very unserious man, why not ban open grazing, then equip the youth to defend their lands. Another comment here says, this governor no get level at all, he should ban grazing completely. Another comment here says, good move, but how will they implement it? Are they going to patrol it? How is that even possible? The issue of herdsmen is escalating. At all cost, don't let the politicians hijack it. The Plateau State Governor should summon all the local leaders and chiefs of the villages and ensure that all the killers are identified and brought to justice for the sake of the innocent people. And the last comment here says, night grazing. Herdsmen carry cattle waka for night. So my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news.